So another product today that I am excited to use and share with you guys is this new Sephora Best Skin Forever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. So I have the foundation, the Best Skin Ever foundation, and I really like the foundation. So when they came out with this, I was excited to try because I know that the concealers, the foundation is pretty good. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Let's just go ahead and dive right into the Sephora Best Skin Forever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. I picked up the shade 45P. So I've never used a pink undertone in a product before, but the pink under the eye is supposed to brighten up the under eye. So I felt like that was like the best match, honestly, when I looked at it in the store. So Sephora collection, the price on this is $15. So let's talk about it. This is vegan, it's cruelty free, it's a natural finish, and it claims to be full coverage. So I'm always here for a full coverage concealer because, you know, that's what we need. So this is a full coverage liquid concealer to instantly cover, conceal, and correct all over the face with a natural finish. It's full coverage. It has hyaluronic acid, so it's going to be hydrating. It also has algae extract, which helps protect the skin from daily pollution. And as I mentioned, this is vegan. It's weightless, so it evens out the appearance of skin without cakey or drying. It has hydrating ingredients, and it provides up to 12-hour hydration, and it's also without any animal origin ingredients. So super excited to try this. Like I said, I picked up 45P. So yeah, this is, Sephora packaging is like real basic, nothing really, out of the ordinary. This is what it looks like. With that, it has the nice doe foot applicator. It reminds me of like the Too Faced concealer because it has this really big fat doe foot applicator. So applying the concealer, and then I'm gonna just take it out to the outer corner to give me a little bit of lift out there, and going in, applying it here. I love this doe foot applicator, y'all. I like that. It's definitely able to cover a large area and really give some good coverage. I'm gonna apply here. I'm just really curious about this pink undertone. So that is how easy that was to apply. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of brush out my brows, and I'm gonna use the same concealer, and I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I like to use the concealer on my lid, and then I'm just gonna apply right under my brow bone. And then I'm gonna get a fat chunky brush to blend out all over my lid. And then I'm gonna go in with a sponge. So that's what I'm going to use to, just trying to get a brush here. I'm gonna go in with a sponge to blend out. I just really like to get it to dry down a little bit because I feel like I get more coverage when it dries down a little bit and it's not so like, watery. I'm not saying that it's watery, but I just want to get the maximum effect, okay? I want to get the maximum effect of the concealer. So yeah. Boom. All right, so doesn't really have a smell. Got my beauty blender here, and now I'm just going to blend it out. So this pink undertone here, I am expecting to get like brightening. This is not a brightening concealer, but because of the pink, I'm expecting it to kind of like brighten as well. So coverage seems like it's pretty good as far as the full coverage. Like it blended out. Gonna go in here under the eye. So what do you guys think? It says it's natural, so natural coverage. And definitely feels very lightweight on, doesn't feel drying at all. So what do you guys think? Like, definitely feels hydrated. Like my under eye looks very hydrated. Very non-cakey for sure, but you guys, this is very lightweight. I'm not gonna lie, it literally feels like nothing on. So yeah, so far so good. Let me just finish blending. I'm going to go in with the, oh, I should use the Sephora powder. I just don't know where it is. That was a favorite of mine for a long time. Matter of fact, I might grab that and I might use that to set it today. So hold please. I'm gonna grab that and then I'll come right back and I'll show you what it looks like once I have like applied the powder. But just with the concealer blended out, this is what my under eye is looking like. Okay, let me go grab the powder. I'll be right back. I have my Sephora powder here. I'm going to open it up. I'm going in with this Makeup Forever thingy. Tap some out and then just gonna press that in. Now this powder is like my jammy jam. It was really, I really enjoyed using it. So got that blended out. So this is with the powder. This is without the powder. I see very hydrating for sure, for sure. Here, it looks like a little dryness. But let me just go in. Let's blend out the other eye and then we can kind of compare what we think. I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like once I set the rest of my face, do the rest of my makeup, and then just see what the concealer looks like. So I'm gonna go in again. I find out because I've used this, I don't even know what you call this. Puff. It like really does a good job of like setting my under eye. So like there's no need to like do anything extra. And I'm just literally just pressing it into the skin. So it really smooths everything out. So there we have it. Powder is pressed in. So yeah, let me finish off the rest of my face and then we'll come back with the final thoughts. All right, so I basically did a full face And so now I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts on this Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. The concealer claims to be full coverage, natural finish, and long wearing. I do feel like it's natural finish for sure. I did get some full coverage, and obviously I don't really know about long wearability because I've only had this on for about 3 or 4 hours. So I can't really speak to the long wearing of the concealer as yet. This is my first time using the concealer. Now, I do have to say that I think that the powder really maybe dried out my under eyes, so that the claims of this being hydrating, it had like all these hydrating ingredients in it. I didn't really feel like I'm experiencing that hydration from this concealer because I didn't use this powder. Now, normally after I use this loose powder or my loose powders, I will usually go in with a powder underneath to kind of smooth, blur out, you know, just make on my under eye just look bomb.com. So I didn't do that today. So I'm gonna bring you guys in so I can just show you just with these two products what it's looking like. Now I have lines, like we have lines under our under eye. So I do feel like the powder and the concealer together really emphasize my lines. Like I can see it really pronounced right here. And then like when I pull down my lid, which you're not supposed to, so don't even go there. That I can see a little bit of texture or dryness right in here, which I feel like comes from the powder and not so much the concealer. Because when I initially applied the concealer, you guys saw like it looked really good. It was nice, hydrated. My under eye looked really, really nice. But then when I went in with this, I feel like it just totally mattified and dried. Look, sucked everything out of my under eye. So that's the only thing that I would say. Maybe if I would have used another kind of powder, like a soft focus powder or like something that wasn't so drying, I probably would have a smoother looking under eye. But that's the only thing that I could say that's a negative. And that's just probably because of the powder that I use. But as far as the claims, full coverage, check off that, off the box. And natural finish, definitely check that off of the box. So I do feel like this is good. And the color, the 45P, I mean, my under eyes look good. I don't look crazy. I don't look gray. I don't feel like the pink was negative. I do feel like it looked really weird at first when I blended out the color. I was like, man, this is weird. But I feel like I do like what this pink undertone is doing. So far so good. I'm liking this. I'm definitely gonna incorporate this in my routine a little bit more to be able to give you a really good update on this and see if it makes it into a favorites video. But so far for $15, like you can't beat it. It will get the job done. I just recommend using a different kind of powder to set the under eye. That's the only thing that I would recommend, is to use something else to set the under eye. And I did use a mattifying primer and I went all up in here with the primer. So I felt like my under eye was just not really hydrated. So I'm gonna test it out again to kind of, you know, see, and then I'll be able to let you guys know later on if my thoughts change. But like I said, it's a really good product, $15, you can't beat it. So I definitely say, try it out, see what you're thinking. I love the applicator, by the way, like that nice fat applicator. It was really nice, so I really enjoyed that. So not too bad, Sephora. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Please let me know in the comments, did you pick this up? Are you gonna try it? Let me know what your thoughts are, for real. Thanks for watching today's video. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on your notification bells. Like I would love to have you back and be a part of the Lady M fam bam. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.